up, guys? It's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Today we're going to be reacting to the Barcelona news over the past 24 hours. We're going to talk about Messi's contract renewal, how PSG have finally dropped out of the race to sign Lionel Messi this summer as he's edging closer and closer to signing a new contract with Barcelona. Cristian Romero, the center back for Argentina, has emerged as an option for Barcelona this summer. Antoine Griezmann, he's been linked to Chelsea and Man City now. Will he leave the club or stay and take a wage reduction? Barcelona also plan to give Ousmane Dembele a contract renewal offer. Also, the captains and the veterans of the club will be taking a wage cut over the next few weeks. That way it will allow Barcelona to register Messi and the 4 new signings as well. But before we get into it, make sure you guys smash that like button down below. Let's try to get to 200 likes on this video. It'll be very much appreciated. And also make sure you hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already. And let's get into it. Before we get into this video is sponsored by the One Football app. It's an absolutely brilliant football app that I've been using now for the past few years. It's the best in my opinion. It has everything you need. Breaking news, transfer news, videos. You have all the matches in the top 5 leagues in one spot, or you can even add more leagues. I believe it has 160 different leagues. And also you can follow your favorite football team. Of course, for me, it's going to be Barcelona. You can have, predictions. It tells you the next games. You have news about it as well. You have a nice little place where you can see all the tables for Champions League, Copa del Rey, Super Cup, La Liga. You can have the squad list as well. You can see all the first team players of Barcelona and some of the Barcelona B players as well. Nice little spot for transfers as well for everything that's linked to just Barcelona. And during the match, there is live voting of the man of the match. But what I love about this app the most is when we score, it tells you who assists, it tells you if it's a penalty or an own goal. Some apps don't do that. It's absolutely brilliant. Of course, it has full-time stats as well, offside, possession. It also has news on La Liga, transfers on La Liga, and stats as well, top scorer, assists, red cards, yellow cards. This is by far the best football app out there, and the best part is it's free. So top link in the description down below. Give it a go. You won't be disappointed. Let's start with the transfer news over the past 24 hours. And over the past few weeks at Barcelona, we haven't been linked to that many players because everyone in the world knows that we don't have any money. We haven't linked to one player over the past 24 hours coming in from Sport. They have come out saying that Barcelona and Tottenham have inquired about Atlanta defender Cristian Romero. Now, I tell you what a defender he is. If it wasn't for him, Messi would not have that Copa America trophy. What a defender. There's 2 problems for him though. One, price tag, 35 to 40 million ain't gonna happen this summer for Barcelona, unfortunately. Secondly, he is right-footed, and we already have Pique, Araujo, Eric Garcia, and Mingueza as right-footed center backs. So that's very, very unlikely. I think if he was left-footed, I think the entire Barcelona fan base, all the culés, would be crying out for him. It's not going to happen this summer. He is very, very close to a move to Juventus because they need a center back and they have the money, of course. But I have to say, what a fantastic defender he is. By the way, he played 3 games only for Copa America for Argentina. He played the first game against Chile, played against Uruguay, but I do believe he got subbed off in that second game, and then played the final, also got subbed off, and he got into the Copa America team of the tournament, playing only let's say 2.5 games, or 2 games at most, got into the team of the tournament. That's how good this guy is. I mean, if it wasn't for him, Messi would not have that Copa America trophy for sure. What a defender, but unfortunately he won't be coming to Barcelona this summer. Let's now get into the news surrounding Barcelona over the past 24 hours from one Argentine to another. We're going to talk about Leo Messi. Sorry, I'm smiling too much. I'm just seeing Messi lift that Copa America trophy again. I just can't get over it. Anyway, La Parisienne have come out saying that Saint Germain have given up on the idea of signing Leo Messi this summer after having a long cherished the dream of recruiting the Argentine. And that's because he will be signing a new contract at Barcelona, coming in from Fabrizio Romano on his Here We Go podcast. And he came out saying that it's impossible for PSG to think about signing Leo Messi this summer as a free agent because he will be staying at Barcelona. I'm 100% sure that he'll be staying at Barcelona. It's just a matter of time. It won't take so long. So Romano has said that the contract renewal of Messi is very, very close. We talked about yesterday's live stream how Joan Laporta came out saying that it's progressing well and it should be done very, very soon. We're coming closer to the contract renewal of Leo Messi. For me, I think the only thing that we have to do is just get it done before August, because when August comes in, you're like, 1 week from La Liga starting, you're about, a couple of days from the Joan Gamper Trophy. You want that Messi versus Ronaldo headline, to get the views and stuff like that. So I do think that Messi's going to stay, of course. The big question is, when's he going to sign that contract? And the only way he's going to sign that contract is when we have some big departures coming in over the next few weeks. Maybe Griezmann, if he reduces his wages. The captains have to reduce their wages as well. Get rid of Titi, Pjanic, and Coutinho as well. But no doubt, PSG out of the race. Man City were never really in the race because they had, the respect saying, look, Messi's going to stay. We're not going to, try and pursue him. PSG were always, dirt bags. They always want to come in for him. But Messi will be staying at Barcelona. The big question is, though, when's he going to sign that new contract? Because it's only a matter of when. Now, a Barcelona player that could leave the club this summer, but also could stay at the club this summer is Antoine Griezmann. Again, coming in from Fabrizio Romano from his Here We Go podcast. He came out saying that at the moment, there is no contact between Man City and Griezmann. We talked about this in yesterday's live stream as well. We will see what happens during the the window, as he could be part of those big players that leave the club this summer. Barcelona will sell him if a good offer arrives. This was really weird that shortly after Romano finishes the Here We Go podcast, I'd say maybe about 20 or 30 minutes later, Sky Sports, who are very, very good in England, are reporting that Chelsea are making plans to bring Antoine Griezmann on loan from Barcelona this summer. But Mateo Morito came out quickly saying there has not been any direct contact between Barcelona and Chelsea for Antoine Griezmann as of yet. So the future of Antoine Griezmann is still very much in the air, but again, Joan Laporta and the club have not communicated anything to Antoine Griezmann. There's just rumors all over the place. He could go to PSG, Chelsea, Man City, stay at Barcelona, go to Atletico Madrid, swap deal. I think that's pretty much dead now because Barcelona want to give Atletico Madrid another strong player. But the future of Antoine Griezmann is still in the air. Again, I still have this little bit of a feeling this is all a tactic by Joan Laporta to put pressure on Antoine Griezmann to reduce his wages and stay at the club. Because like we said before, and I'll say it again, no matter what, Antoine Griezmann has to reduce his wages this summer. If he wants to leave the club, go to Chelsea, Man City, Atletico, or stay at the club, he has to reduce his wages. So we'll just have to wait and see about Antoine Griezmann. Right now, he's still on vacation. Once he comes back from his vacation, we'll get some more concrete news about him. Now, along with Antoine Griezmann, another Barcelona French player that could leave the club this summer is Clément Lenglet, coming in from Sport. They have come out saying that Rafa Benitez, the new Everton manager, wants Clément Lenglet to replace Yerry Mina at Everton. He rules out Mina and he wants Lenglet to be the leader of their defense. And Barcelona will consider offers for him, so a deal is possible in the coming weeks. So can Everton come in and save Barcelona again? They bought Luka Dean, they bought Andre Gomes. Could they make it a hat-trick and come in and swoop and get Clément Lenglet this summer? We'll have to wait and see. I'm not really quite sure about this source in sports, not that reliable. But again, we can all agree that Clément Lenglet and Griezmann are on the same boat. Barcelona don't really want to, push them to sell. But if an offer comes in that's good, they will take it in a heartbeat. Maybe for Griezmann it's a bit different because he's on big wages. Clément Lenglet, he's not really. Offer comes in, they will take it, but not going to, push it. Not going to say, oh, Everton, I heard you want Clément Lenglet. You want it right now? We'll give you $5 million. Yeah, they're not going to do that. They're going to wait for that offer to come in. They're negotiating, try to get the best deal they can, and then they'll sell Clément Lenglet. So we'll have to wait and see if the interest is true. We could see an Everton hat-trick coming in to save Barcelona again. And if Clément Lenglet is sold, Barcelona must sign a center back. So watch out for that too. I'm kind of hyping this up a bit too much, but then again, the source is not that good. So we'll have to wait and see what happens over the next few days. Now, on the topic of salary cuts, Cutrone came out through sports saying that if 3 Barcelona players with the highest wages reduce their salary by 40%, the club will be able to register Lionel Messi. Another formula would be selling Antoine Griezmann straight away. And the 3 players are Gerard Pique, Sergio Busquets, and Jordi Alba. If all 3 of those players, according to Cutrone, reduce their wages by 40%, that will be enough to register Messi in the first team. Now, a couple of things. First of all, 40% is very, very low. I think Piqué will agree to that already. Already hearing rumors that he has agreed to that. I think Busquets will 100%. I think Jordi Alba I'm a bit on the fence with. And of course, you do have Roberto going to be signing that new contract if he does stay. Take another salary cut as well. So it's looking pretty good now for Barcelona. Like I said before, and I'll say it again, I think if everyone reduces their wages at the club and we sell those, big players that we don't need, Umtiti, Pjanic, Coutinho, just get rid of them completely. I do believe we could register Messi, keep Griezmann, and also register the new signings as well. But again, it's only 40%. We all thought it could be 60, maybe 50. 40%, to be honest, with the big wages that they're on right now, it's not that bad. It's like what they should be earning. I think that's very dangerous for Laporta, to be honest. But it looks like he's found the right formula to do that. We'll have to wait and see, but it only takes 40%. Again, over the next few days, once players come back from their vacations, we'll get some more news. But a Brazilian player that could be staying at the club this summer is Neto, coming in from Luis Rojo from Barca. He's come out saying that Neto is closer to staying at Barcelona. Barcelona so far have rejected 2 offers for him. An English club and an Italian club were interested, but there was no agreement with Barcelona. The most ideal thing right now is that he starts this season with Barcelona. And at this time, 13 million euros is left that Barcelona have to pay to Valencia. So Barcelona want at least that amount. The club is willing to sell Neto this transfer window, but only if a good offer arrives. And that's something that has not happened so far. So we're looking right now at a very, very similar situation of what happened last year. Ter Stegen was out for the first 2 months and Neto came in and played for those first 2 months. But then again, afterwards, he got absolutely frozen out of the club. And as you can see from the statement, the club is only willing to sell Neto in this transfer window. So what I'm predicting is that Neto will stay, start the season off with Barcelona those first 2 months. Then in the winter, he will leave. Because in the winter, that's when we have the Spanish Super Cup, Copa del Rey, Champions League, La Liga, Ter Stegen will be playing all of that. Neto wants to go out and get some game time. And I think then that's when he'll leave, and that's when Barcelona will, be willing to accept a low move for him and let him go out there with the option to buy, something like that. So wait and see what happens, but my prediction is that he'll stay this summer and then leave on loan or for a permanent transfer in the next transfer window in the winter. Along with Neto, another Barcelona player that could be staying at the club this summer is Ousmane Dembele, again coming in from Fabrizio Romano in his Here We Go podcast, and he came out saying that Barcelona are preparing the official contract offer for Ousmane Dembele. The priority is Messi, but they're also working on the Dembele contract renewal as well, and it could even be offered after the transfer window closes. Now, if you do remember a few weeks ago, I think it was Xavi Campos, he's the one who came out saying that Barcelona already offered Ousmane Dembele a new contract, 4 years with a 50% wage reduction. I think this new contract offer will be very, very similar. I think right now, Barcelona's priority right now is to, get those registered new players in, the new signings, Lionel Messi, get rid of the deadwood, and then Dembele's contract renewal will come in. Because with him being injured, there's not going to be any interest for him this summer in any way, shape, or form. I think he will sign that new contract, but for me, the big question is how much of a wage reduction will he take? The club are confident that he'll take a 50%, but I'm not too sure. But again, only time will tell. But right now, at the moment, there are other priorities. Now, another Barcelona player that's on the verge of signing a new contract at the club is a Barcelona B player, but future Barcelona first team player in Alejandro Balde. First coming in from Mundo Deportivo, they've come out saying that yesterday Alejandro Balde's representative reached an agreement with the club for renegotiating the contract renewal. If nothing goes wrong, his renewal, it will be closed by the end of this month. Gerard Romero from Rakuter has come out saying that Alejandro Balde joined the training for the first team yesterday morning, and also the new Barcelona B players in Kyle Ruiz and Jordi Escobar have joined the preseason first team training. So with Alejandro Balde very, very close to signing a new contract with the club, they have now allowed him to go train with the first team. That is some good news. That tells me for sure that 100% he will be signing a new contract, because otherwise the club of Joan Laporta would not have let him train with the first team, and that's to be a very, very good thing, because he will be the backup the next season to Jordi Alba. Because we have no money, we're not going to go buy a new left back or Jordi Alba, Marcos Alonso, nothing like that. So that is some good news. Our backup left back now is now training with the first team, and he will be signing a new contract with the club very, very soon, hopefully by the end of this month. But a Barcelona B player who has not signed his contract renewal quite yet is Moriba, again coming in from Mundo Deportivo. They've come out saying that Barcelona are surprised and disappointed with the reaction of Moriba's environment at the club. They can't understand why so many days have been waiting to request a meeting with the club to discuss the contract renewal. In addition, the player's representative asked to meet with the club at the end of the week, despite the fact that being informed on Thursday that he will be training with the Barcelona B team. The first renewal offer from the club was rejected. However, the club have not received a counter offer from the player's representatives for weeks. The club points to the case of Alejandro Balde, who in 24 hours solved his future. Very, very good. But Moriba insists to his environment and asks the situation to be resolved as soon as possible. Koeman loves him, and following the progression of the player last season, he would have the option to start many games next season. So the Moriba situation for me is very, particular, because the player wants to stay 100%. He wants to commit his future to the club, but his agents, they want him to stay as well, but they want more money, and that's the big problem. And now there's evidence of that. They rejected that first offer. They want to come in, and they've only requested a meeting after, the first few days of training. Look at, Alejandro Balde. 24 hours, boom. He agreed a contract renewal. He's in the first team preseason training. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. Will they agree to that new contract? I think Barcelona will stand very, very firm on that. But again, the Moriba agency really, really wants more money. Moriba himself just wants to stay at the club no matter what. He wants to commit his future to the club. And like it says there at the end, Koeman does trust him, and he will get game time next season for sure. So we'll have to wait and see. Next meeting will be very, very crucial. So that's my reaction to the Barcelona news over the past 24 hours. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, and of course leave your thoughts down below in the comments on everything we discussed. But the main thing I want to know firstly is, would you take Romero at Barcelona? Secondly, about Antoine Griezmann, would you reduce his wages then keep him, or would you sell him on this summer? And thirdly, about Lenglet going to Everton, do you think that's going to be possible this summer? Do you think we should bring in a new center back afterwards if we do sell him? And also don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Take care, and Forza Barca.